Hello, my name is Diego Aldana. I graduated in 2013, class of 2013, and I currently attend University of San Francisco. I'm also majoring in international studies, minoring in Middle Eastern studies, with a functional track in international economics. So the reason why I chose international studies as my major was because of the fact I love reading about current events in and around the world, and especially in the Middle East. I don't know, I kind of have this affinity for the region and just an interest in it. And I want to do my part to help. And just the fact that with international studies and with anything you want to do internationally, you have the opportunity to travel. And the world isn't just the Bay Area, it's not just Hayward, it's not just Union City, it's the entire world. And it's crazy how many people, I even sometimes tremble for the fact that I could have the opportunity to meet so many people around the world and hear their stories and share those stories with whoever I come across. And so the reason why I chose USF as well was, two reasons. And the first will be my noble one, was because they're very much focused on social justice. And they do want to teach with values. And a lot of their core curriculum actually requires service learning and cultural diversity requirements. And that is really great, especially in the city of San Francisco where you have so many service opportunities, and in and around the Bay Area as well. And San Francisco as a city is really, really international. It's really diverse. And USF is actually one of the most diversest places I've ever been. Logan is pretty diverse, if I remember still. But here it's extremely diverse. You see people from all over the place. And, I have friends from Saudi Arabia, from Chicago, from SoCal, from different kinds of places. And so I'm really happy with the choice I made. And so that was my first point. My second point was obviously the financial aid. And USF is a private institution. It's not San Francisco State, just let me clarify that. And so it's going to be costly, especially in the city of San Francisco. But they did give me a good amount of financial aid, actually one of the best they gave me, because I applied to 17 colleges, 6 CSUs and 7 private institutions. 4 of them were out on the East Coast. But it was between USF and Syracuse University at the end. And it came down to the money. I'm not going to lie about that. CSUs I really didn't pay attention to because they didn't give me too much money, and just be aware with public institutions there is a limited amount of money to be given there. Just take advantage of all the financial aid opportunities you get here in school. And that's not to say that no one ever told me that. People told me that. But I wasn't really fully aware of how financial aid would look like, because my sister actually did go to college, but she commuted and she didn't have to deal with anything around financial aid. She went to a public school, actually SF State. But since it was kind of like my first time in the water with all this, I didn't understand how much financial aid I would get. I didn't really fully understand how that would look overall. Just, what were my chances of a full ride? Because, I admit, I thought, full ride scholarship to this institution, that institution. I imagine some of you think that as well. But you actually do have to do your research about that. Ask people on the campuses that you're looking at. Ask them what their financial aid is, whether or not it's good or not. At USF, I enjoy a privilege that a lot of public school and community college students just don't enjoy, is the fact that I don't have to be waitlisted too many times. That there are much more open classes. My Arabic class actually only has 8 people this semester. So really a lot of one-on-one with your professors. But there's also something about living in the city of San Francisco that really caught my attention. And sure, Syracuse is a great, prestigious university, but it's in a college town. San Francisco is an international city. And considering my international aspirations, it only makes sense that I should go there. And trust me, it is an awesome experience. I actually lived on campus this past year, and I'm planning on doing it again. If you really do want independence, it's great, it's incredible, but it also comes with responsibilities. You have to make sure you take care of yourself. You're able to stay with your studies, because if you fall behind, it kind of sucks not being able to run home to mom and have her cook you whatever when you might be struggling trying to eat ramen noodles or something, and just wondering, why did I get that grade on that test? So it involves a lot of things, but independence in itself is still incredible, and I wouldn't trade it off for the world. And I enjoyed the fact that I lived on campus, and I'm actually living on campus right now during the summer because I'm working on campus and they paid for my housing for this summer. My work is more manual labor. It's a furniture services team, and what we do, we work with the Office of Residential Life, and we help with the maintenance of the furniture in the residence halls. We take out broken furniture, we put in new ones, we adjust bed heights, we triple doubles, which a lot of we're going to do this coming summer. It's starting to get a little crowded at USF. Well, it pays minimum wage, but here's the thing. It's minimum wage in the city of San Francisco, which is $10.74, I think. And also I get free housing. Like, I live in the city of San Francisco for free. I don't have to worry about any of those costs. For 3 months, sure, but I mean, it's 3 months of a summer in San Francisco with with me earning income. I mean, that's something in itself, and I don't have to worry about gas, electric, all that other stuff. So the most interesting, I guess, time at USF I had was I took this class. It's one of the requirements for international studies called the global economy. And up until this point, I took AP Econ over here at Logan, and I just thought economics was just supply and demand, the Laffer curve, all that other stuff, inflation versus unemployment, just a bunch of boring stuff. But actually, the professor I took my global economy class with very much interested me in the subject that I previously thought was completely boring and pointless. And he worked at the World Bank, and he goes to a lot of conferences, and he does a lot of research and all this other great stuff. He actually, the research he just recently did was with fishing farms and Tanzania, something like that. It was really interesting. And he introduced me to development economics and the fact that economics really underpins the well-being of a lot of people in and around the world, and me myself, considering that I do want to make a better world, I guess you could say, benefit others, is to understand how I could do that for their well-beings, and to understand, what things kind of play into that. And, there's a lot of complexities to it and a lot of math, which my experience just in general in school, I've never been the best at math, but the subject itself is really interesting. And the thing is, in this world, in the society right now that we live in, you do have to have a background in quantitative analysis and mathematics. It's just the way it is. And so if I'm going to be doing that, might as well be doing it with a subject that I'm really interested in. I'm looking forward to the rest of my time at USF, and I hope this has been helpful for you guys. I wish the best of luck to you and all your guys' endeavors. Take care.